Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Spotlight. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles, and we are going to celebrate some folks tonight. We are so excited about the unbelievable October that we had last month. But before we get into that, we want to remind everyone about the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel, where every episode that we do here, every video that we record, every presentation that we do, we upload up to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel so that you can use it, you can share it, you can use it as a resource to grow your business. So please get on there and subscribe and get notified when we upload new things so you don't miss anything.
Yeah, some of the things that you can find on this YouTube channel are these calls. Every single week we upload them. We upload our opportunity presentations that we do, including we just did one in Vegas last night at a doctor's office. So a new one was just uploaded last night. And then Dr. Don D is going to be answering a bunch of questions that have been coming to us in little short videos with Dr. Don D being your answer man. So you can find those in a playlist on this YouTube channel. So make sure that you go and subscribe and utilize this as a tool for building your business and helping people with their questions. So we are excited for this week. There is so much going on, guys. I know that this slide looks very familiar because LifeVantage is bringing you the same great content, the same great opportunities for you to be able to grow your business every single week. So if you just put this into your calendar, plug in invite to it, on Monday, you'll be getting the Monday Momentum email that has all the announcements for the week. It also has a lot of the details for how to join into some of these calls, and maybe something that we don't have here in this call, you'll see in that email. So please make sure that you are receiving the emails from corporate and you're checking it out every single Monday. On Tuesday, you'll be able to see the Momentum live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. There is a Zoom that is live that you can hop on if you're available at that time. But if not, you can also join in. They'll put it onto the US LifeVantage Consultant Facebook page as soon as they're done with that recording. So they'll upload it there. And then on Tuesday and Thursdays, they're also offering This is LifeVantage overviews. So make sure that you guys, and I didn't take off the meeting at our house in surprise, there is not one here at our house this coming Tuesday night. Sorry about that. But Tuesday and Thursday night, corporate is offering you the This is LifeVantage overview, and the Zoom details, the ID and the password are right here. Take a screenshot and it will be in your email as well. So be inviting to these. And of course, have your own meetings that you're having yourself. Yes. Get them scheduled, get them on the calendar. And if we can help you with virtual presentations, let us know. We're here to help. Now, we haven't talked about this in a few calls, but I wanted to bring this up because there are so many of you that are building your business in such significant ways that you are earning points towards this cruise. Now, there is a training video that was done that you can find on the TFR YouTube channel or on the Facebook page. It is under the featured videos. So go and check out what the qualification details are. I mean, if you've ranked up to SC1, you're starting to earn points for ranking up and maintaining those points. So there's lots of different ways that you can earn, but go and check out the recording of the training and just make that decision now, because you have the opportunity to qualify all the way through March to be able to go on this cruise to Alaska in August of 2025. This is just in. Big announcement starting tomorrow for the month of November. This is the season of sharing. And so we are going to be getting promo codes every single Monday that is discounts, 10% off for consultants and a customer. As a matter of fact, every single consultant that is a current consultant that has their subscription set up in November. So if you don't have a subscription set up yet, you need to go and get your subscription set up like tonight so that you will get your codes tomorrow. Because every single Monday, you're going to be getting 3 codes to bring in new consultants with 10% off and 1 code for a customer. And all of these codes, they expire Sunday night. So you'll have them from Monday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. They will be in your account and they will be good until you use them, which use them fast, right? But if you don't use them by the end of Sunday, they expire. And then you'll be getting more in on the next Monday, right? So make sure that you're utilizing these every single week. This is a fantastic way to really get this season of sharing and giving off to a really great start. You can use this to help consultants get started with that multiplier pack and the premium pack. It saves them like $100, or you can help customers get started with a premium pack on subscription. And by the way, if you don't know what the premium pack is, that's Protandim NRF2. It's True Science Liquid Collagen, and it is the mind body system. Of course, the mind body system, they would be pre-ordering that. So it would come to them as soon as we have it back in stock, but they'll have that Protandim NRF2 and the True Science Liquid Collagen shipped out to them immediately. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but in that stack, you technically get Protandim NRF2 for free because it's a $60 discount with the pricing, the way they have it set for this pack. Now, Global Convention is coming up really, really fast. Maybe let's see if we can send her the link. See if you can send her the link. So Global Convention is going to be in April of 2025. It's the next in-person corporate event, and not one of you should miss this. These events moving forward are going to be vital to the growth of your business as well as to the growth of yourself and your belief, okay? So make sure that you get registered. Now, I know that the system was down the last couple days of the month, and so a lot of people that wanted to get that early bird pricing for $159 weren't able to. We have put in a suggestion, and we hope that they take it. No promises that they extend that early bird pricing for a couple days. Hopefully they will do that. No promises, but you need to get registered anyway. So make sure that you get registered for Global Convention. It is April 24th through the 26th. Those are the actual days of the event. You'll want to come in the day before and leave the day after because we have got full days. So on the 23rd, there are office tours. So if you come in early on that day, you can go and tour the corporate office. And then there is also the Asia Pacific celebration that night. So if you have teams in the Asia Pacific, make sure that you're there for that. On Thursday, you can see everything that's happening here. Take a screenshot of this, or you can also find it on your replicated website. You scroll all the way down to the bottom, Global Convention 2025. All the details are there. And you definitely want to go and get your room as soon as possible because the room block is going to sell out way fast if it hasn't already. So that's another reason why it's so important for you to commit, get your registration in. You don't want this event to sell out without you getting a registration ticket, and make sure that you get your room set and then find yourself some roommates because this is a fun event to do it together with a group of people. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Yeah. If you're registered, please make sure that you put in the comments that you are registered. I have got it. This is so fantastic. Way to go, Jennifer. We've got Laura, Jill, April, Dr. Ron, Amanda. We're definitely registered. We registered at the last event. And if that's the best way to do it, by the way, because then you get the best price because they give you that early bird pricing. If you register from event to event, great job, Odell. Great job, Beth. That is fantastic, you guys. Marjorie, heck yeah, taking this serious. That's the way we build a real business, is by taking it serious and treating it like a business, right? And now we're to the call. So we're super, super excited about our congratulations call this week because we have cut it into 2 different weeks. We're going to be doing 2 different weeks of celebrations because we had so many of you that had such significant rank advancements. So we wanted to give some of you the opportunity to share what this really means to you and what you're going to be doing next. And so we divided it up to where we're going to do rank advancements this week. And then next week, we'll be doing seller titles as well as the tracks. The track earners will be celebrating you next week. So this week is all about the rank advancements. All right. Anything you want to share about celebration?
Just excited, everybody. It's just incredible all the rank advancements that happened last month in October. More rank advancements this past month than any previous month in company history. That's pretty amazing. So you guys just completely outdid yourself. We're excited for your progress. We're excited for your leadership that you're demonstrating, and we are super excited for the results that are going to be happening in your business. And if you haven't checked, your checks are going to be pretty significant next month. So, or this month from the activity last month. So just stay tuned.
I would love for people to put in the comments. You don't have to put how much, but just, put like your favorite emoji. If when you checked the commission run for October for what you're going to be getting paid this month. And if it's higher, just give us your celebratory commission or your favorite emoji, because I know ours was significantly higher. And there are some of you that probably had double and triple your checks. So we're super, super excited about you. So we're going to use this call also to be a little bit of a compensation plan training and how you can rank up yourself. Okay. So as you can see here, we have got several different ranks in this compensation plan for you to be able to learn and grow as you're building your business along the way. So there's 4 different things off to the side that you need to know about every single one of these ranks. First, we're going to talk about the sales volume requirement. That is the second one here. This is the amount that you have to have in sales volume in order for you to make commissions or to qualify for commissions. This comes from your personal order as a consultant, as well as customers that you have personally enrolled into your business. So as you can see here at consultant right here, it doesn't take anything but your own personal order to be able to be a consultant rank. To rank up to consultant 1, it takes 150 in sales volume to be able to be commissionable, to earn money with your business with LifeVantage. And that full 150 can come from your own personal consultant order there or your personal purchase cap. Now, as you rank up to consultant 2, which is going to be the first rank that we're going to celebrate tonight, once you hit this consultant 2, you now have a 200 in sales volume requirement. Now, this is the first time that there's a split, that only 150 of your own personal order counts towards that 200. So you have to have at least 1 customer now to be able to qualify for commissions at consultant 2. Plus, at this level, you need to have 500 in groups sales volume. So whether that comes from a consultant that you've enrolled or it comes from more customers that you've brought in yourself, you need to have 500 in group sales volume. So we want to celebrate the consultant 2s that ranked up in October with a big woohoo. Please celebrate in the comments for every single person that we cheer on here, because it does special things for them, but it also does special things for you and having the desire to do what these people have done, right? So congratulations.
Ooh, we've got Dana Ziegler, Tina Pasqua, Lisa Jo Kukas, Carolyn Klein, Tracy Martell, Renee Monaco, Joyce Del Guercio, Harold Green, Kira Armstrong, Jennifer Tardy, and Kira Armstrong again.
Oh, shoot. I did have Kira on there. So hopefully
She
I
works
didn't
for
miss
the
somebody.
Department of Redundancy Department.
Yeah, I hope I didn't miss
Sorry
somebody.
about
If
that,
I missed
but
you, please text
we
me.
cheered you on twice,
Yeah,
Kira.
we want to congratulate every single one of you because this is one of those first early on ranks. So congratulations on reaching this level in your business, consultant 2.
Love it.
And then consultant 3 is the next one. As you see, you now need 250 in sales volume requirement to be commissionable. That means to earn a check, you have to have at least 250 in sales volume. Only 150 of it can come from your own personal consultant order. Now, down at the group sales volume level, you need 1,000 in group sales to hit this consultant 3 level. And the most that you can have come from any one source or leg is 750. What that means, you now must have a business partner working with you in your LifeVantage business for you to be able to rank up to consultant 3. So that means that it can be you and all your customers that's 750, and then you have a consultant that brings in the other 250, or it can be you and customers that does 250 and you have a consultant that brings in 750, or you can have a bunch of people that bring in an equal amount. As long as you have more than you building this business and you have 1,000 in group sales volume, you're a consultant 3.
Yes.
So we want to celebrate.
We got Beth Connolly and Tamra Villieu. I'm hoping.
Hey, that was pretty good. That's why I let him do these
French.
names.
I think it's, yeah, VU.
VU. Thank
you.
you. Yeah, I appreciate that because, yeah, so good. But congratulations to both Beth and Tamra for hitting this rank. And I believe they were both probably in their first month, I think. So congratulations on that rank advancement. Now, the next level is the first of the senior consultants level, okay? So there's a lot of exciting things that happen at senior consultant 1. Like, you now are at the level you need to be able to actually earn the cruise. You must have a senior consultant 1 or higher ranking to be able to go on the actual cruise. It's one of the requirements. And it's also at this level that you start earning points for this rank advancement. So these people that went to senior consultant 1 this month earned 20 points towards the cruise, plus probably other points for like seller tracks and different things, right? So at this level, you are now at the max sales volume requirement that you will see that carries out throughout the rest of the ranks. It's 300, with the most that can come from your own personal order. Your consultant ID is 150. And see, it's the exact same. So this is basically the requirements to go from SC1 all the way up through presidential. It never increases. So how simple is that? This is all you need to do to be able to be qualified, and then just go out and build your business, sharing the products and bringing in consultants. At this level, you need to have 2,000 in organizational volume, and the most that can come from that one source is now 1,500, okay? So that means that whether it's a leg or whether it's you and your customer bucket, those are both different sources. The most that can come from one of those is 1,500, and you have to have at least 500 in outside volume to be able to qualify as a senior consultant 1. And we had a few of you that did that. So congratulations.
Woo, got Dr. Danny Buddha.
So happy for you and for Javi. First month in, and you earned it, which also means that you earned extra fast track bonuses because you did this in your first month too. So that's super exciting. And then I believe it was first month for Taylor too. Taylor Martell. Congratulations, senior consultant 1. Celebrate everybody. And you're by yourself in a room, make sure that you're giving yourself high fives, because we've talked about it a lot, about those happy hormones that happen when you celebrate the small steps. Because what happens is your brain says, oh my gosh, I love that so much. Let's do more of what we did to get this. And so if you're sitting there by yourself, make sure that you're high five. And even if this was not your rank advancement, be celebrating in such a way that it was, because it is going to help you be able to reach your next goal. Congratulations.
Jose Cabarrubias.
I know I do this too. I give you the names that are a little bit difficult, but congratulations, Jose, on hitting this rank. And Heather
Marvell. Great job.
Month, I believe. Congratulations to all of you that have hit this SC1 rank. Jody Holzbus, congratulations on reaching this pinnacle and really starting out in your LifeVantage business. Congratulations to all of the SC1s. All right, so the next rank that we're going to be celebrating is Senior Consultant 2. So now that we've got the sales volume requirements and the personal purchase cap out of the way, we know it's going to stay the same throughout the rest of these rank advancements. We're not going to talk about those anymore. Okay, so the group sales volume for a senior consultant is 3,500 in organizational or group sales. Max you can have that comes from one source is 2,500. And so you have to have 1,000 outside of your strong leg or your strong source in order for you to balance out to be a senior consultant 2 and to make the pay at this level, but also to be able to open up those levels in the level bonus. So we want to congratulate
April Reinecke, great job.
Woohoo! Way to go, April. Such a great ramp up in your business with the GLP-1 system. Way to take advantage of that and grow. All right, Senior Consultant 3. This is when you need 6,000 in group sales volume, and 4,000 of that is the max that can come from your strongest leg. So now you have outside of at least 2,000 in your outside volume. At this level, we have a few of you, and this is so exciting.
So good. Dr. Dan Zhao.
Congratulations. Beautiful photo of you, by the way. Great smile.
Oh, Kathy Goebel, local to Arizona. Great job, Kathy.
Great job, Kathy. You worked so hard.
And Jennifer Bartholomew, congratulations. Great job.
Came in at the last minute. Way to push through. And this is why we don't stop working until the very last minute of the month is over.
Yeah.
right? It's so exciting. So congratulations, Jennifer, on hitting Senior Consultant 3. All right, so Managing Consultant 1. So this is where you can earn that trip up to Northern Utah. They start recognizing you as a leader at this level. And once you have qualified and then maintained it for a few months, you get to go up to the retreat to where you are taught how to really move into the executive levels and to really grow your business big. And so if you have been to that retreat, what is it called? I'm just losing my mind right now trying to remember exactly what it's called. So if somebody wants to unmute and tell us what it is or put it
It
into.
used to be Pro 5 Summit, now it's Growth Summit.
Thank you. Yeah, I knew the Pro 5 Summit, but I was like, what is Growth? Okay, so Growth Summit. And I love that they do it at MC1 now, because it used to be at 20,000 in organizational volume that you would have to get to and maintain to be able to qualify for that. And so now for the Growth Summit, it's 10,000 in group sales volume, with max coming from one leg of 6,000 in product sales from consultants, or however you break it down. Just have to have at least 4,000 in outside volume from that. So here at the MC1 level, we're going to do something special here. We want to have these amazing people share with you a little bit, about how long they've been with LifeVantage, what this rank advancement really means to them and their families, and where they're going next. So Melanie Robbins, do you want to unmute if you're on here? I hope you're on here, and share with everybody just exactly what this means to you, Ryan, and your family. Are you here with us?
Yep, I'm right here.
Hey.
Wow, I tear up thinking about it because we've been through a lot, you guys. And this is an exciting rank advancement for us, something that we've been setting our goals for. So we're super, super excited for this. I've been with LifeVantage from May of 2017. A lot of you know, some of you don't. I've been through my own illness, and I've been through a lot of eye surgeries and a lot of complications through the way. We finally got me well. Thank you, LifeVantage, and thank you, thank you to a very big God for taking care of me. And then my husband became critically ill in 2021. So losing his job, he was the primary caretaker for our family, the primary provider for our family. So what does Managing Consultant 1 mean to us? Everything, 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 everything. So when Evolve came along, it completely transformed everything for us. It was an answered prayer, and it has lifted us. It has given us something to reach for and to look forward to. It has been uplifting when life hasn't been so uplifting. I can tell you, I was receiving checks when I couldn't work my business. Well, my husband was in the hospital for 5 months, 3 of those months in a coma. So I am so thankful. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see what else we can do. Our next goal is obviously Managing Consultant 2, but we definitely want to maintain this Managing Consultant 1 because Growth Summit has been my goal all along. Life has seemed to kind of block us, but never stop us. So we are so thankful. Thank you for letting us share tonight.
Oh,
So
thank you for being here and for sharing, because we've watched your journey, and with everything that you have gone through, you never stopped. You kept sharing the whole way. So your consistency was such a huge, huge contributor to you getting to this rank. So congratulations to you, to Ryan, to your whole family. We absolutely love you guys. So congratulations. Now, Odell, oh my gosh, Odell. Oh, so we adore you. You have been here for a long time, and you have been a fighter, and you have consistently been growing yourself as you've been growing your business. And I know, do you want to share something? And then I know Chris and Sarah, you guys are on here. If you want to unmute and say anything about Odell, because you've been fighting so hard with her to get to this rank. But what would you
I would just say there's certain people that just exemplify what it means to grow personally, how they stretch themselves and challenge themselves and go into new opportunities to become better. And that totally defines you, Odell, because of one, the persistence things you've gone through with losing people dear to you and your family, and just growing as a person and just getting frustrated and wondering if it's going to work, to what else can I learn, and all the things that you've accomplished in BNI, and literally the kind of the envy of everyone in the BNI community just because of the growth. You've never let anything stand in your way. You've never let anything take you out. You've never let anything ever take away the air in your sails, no matter how gloomy it seemed to be. You always just rose up. And we are all inspired by you, Odell. So thank you for the professionalism, the leadership, and just the stick-to-itiveness that
Yes.
you have exemplified. And it's well worth it. I mean, you've earned this. For the managing consultant one, and where you're going to go from here, sky's the limit. So congratulations,
And
Odell.
that glorious smile that you have on your face there just says it all. But Chris and Sarah, do you want to say anything really quick before we turn it over to Odell?
Yes, we're just super proud of you, Odell. Like we've been with you through the health challenges and caretaking with your family and everything like that. And we saw this coming. Like we believed in you. We believe in you currently. You know, it's like we knew this was like destined. And you always would say, I just feel it's just right here. Like it's just right here, Sarah. And so we're just super excited for you. And yeah, you want to add anything?
Yeah. Love you, Odell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well earned.
Well, thank you. And like Melanie, the last 5 years, every year I kind of had a major challenge that I went, took a breath and said, not stopping me. 3 weeks before Market Connect, I had a heart attack, not stopping me. So it has been about my vision always of LifeVantage. I've been with it 11 years, that LifeVantage is it and is worth all the work. So that's where I've always been, even when my husband would go, really? And I go, yep, it's worth it. So this has validated it. There was a bottle of champagne that had been in the refrigerator for 5 years waiting for this rank, seriously waiting there for this rank. And we're buying one for the next rank. And it just validates for both of us. And I know I'm on the right track. I know I'm changing people's lives. That's what fills me up every day, changing people's lives. And I can see the road, and I wouldn't have made it this time. I worked hard. Dig sure did that. But my team at the last minute, it all had to come from them. And they got on the phone to people and said, can you help me with this? Because it's Odell. And they pull through. And I have a lovely team that I adore, and it's growing. And so what am I going to do for the next rank? I'm maintaining MC1 and pushing for MC2. I have goals for all the way through 2025 for myself. And I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing, which is talking to people, meeting people. There's not a day I can relax, because every day that I decide, oh, I don't really want to go to that meeting, and I go, nope, you're going, Odell. And I go there and I meet someone amazing. So, and I've learned to listen to my instinct, because in the last little bit of the rung, my brain or my soul would say, call so-and-so. And I go, wait a minute, they didn't want product. Call them. I call them. And I had one person that ended up ordering 4 months of GLP-1, and I was sure he wouldn't do it. So I'm learning to listen to my intuition and to God and my instincts. And I'm feeling really terrific and really proud of the team, my team as a whole, proud of Sarah and Chris, proud of everybody on the call that sticks to it, because it's all about the lives you change. That's all I want to say.
Amen.
Good.
Amen. Thank you, Odell. You have always just been a pinnacle of your work ethic and your determination. So thank you for being such an inspiration to us as well. All right, our next MC1, Carol Barton. Oh my goodness, you as well have been in this as long as I have. and have just been so determined. And you just made the decision that you were going to get here this last month, and you did it. So can you please share with us, Carol? We are so excited to hear from you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I wrote down a few notes that I wanted to say tonight. And I hope I can do it without getting all teary. But I've been in LifeVantage since 2011. So yeah, I came in about the very same time Marcy did. With the same folks, my sister Laura and Bob Robbins. And so as I was looking at that, that's 13 years, folks, 13 years. Now, what I want to tell you is that it was really, I got to Pro 5 in about the first 2 years. And so I thought I was really doing great. And then things kind of happened. I did write a little note, caution on building a long leg, because I had one really long leg with a lot of volume, and that kept me where I was at. And then we had a change in how we were doing that. And so from being a Pro 5, I went down to a payout for Pro 4 for the rest of that program. Kept telling myself I could do it, but having a tough time following through. I don't have a lot of support from my family. So sometimes it's hard to keep myself up. But I do have a great upline. So let's see. Then I got paid out when they went to the new Evolve. I got paid out as an SC3, even though my rank says MC2. And so it's always kind of been hard when they say all the MC1s stand, all the MC2s, and I'm thinking, I'm not really an MC2. I'm still down at an SC3 level, which I was glad to be there, but I didn't quit. I kept going. I finally decided to let the negativity go, and I was able to move up. And what this rank advancement means to me, I'm 73 years old, folks. I'm not going to get another chance. But I've decided I'm worth it.
Amen.
And I can do this. And I get another chance. I deserve it. That's the one phrase I also say to myself. I deserve it. Sometimes you kind of feel like you don't deserve it, but I do. And I also have learned that being afraid to share it and being worried about what people are going to think, that is me thinking more about myself than I am thinking about the person that I'm sharing it with. And that, I think, has been the biggest difference in the last month and a half, 2 months. And I brought in, I think I figured 7 or 8 customers and a new consultant to get to this rank. And several of them did order extra when we realized late that night that we probably were going to run out. Several of them bought an extra month thing so they could keep going. But I'm also looking at the idea that this is a pre-order time. Go ahead. One of my customers, she had gotten on the Kickstart to begin with. She loved it. She wanted to stay with it one more month. And so that's a good one to think about because of the fat burn and the Axio and the Pro Tandem. But that's what I'm going to do to move forward is share getting ready for Christmas and the idea of being able to maybe quiet some of those noises and then to be ready to hit it on January 2nd by getting their orders now so that they've got their product there in December. So that's where I'm going.
Love it.
So good.
Love it. I mean, who
Yes.
doesn't want to be thinner, maybe with a thicker wallet before the end of the year, right? So that was so good, Carol. And your persistence. But one of the things that I love that you said so many great things, was deciding to leave the negativity behind and understanding that you deserve it. And that is like so key for everyone. So if anybody was taking notes, those things right there are just gold. So thank you so much, Carol, for sharing. We love you so much, and we love your enrollers too. All right, so we have one more managing consultant, Dr. Pat Bona. So excited for you, and I love this picture too.
Oh, me, my pebbles.
Yes.
And yeah, so Life Vantage and activation has helped my family, my horses, my mom, myself. And I've been in since 2000, June of 2022. And it's just really exciting. I love to share, and the collagen and the before and afters and the activation with Protandim Nerf 2 is just phenomenal. But having this GLP-1 available to be able to affect, there's 80% of the population or more that we have one issue or not with our weight and our mind and our body perception and our health. It's really taken me to another space to want to go ahead and share the product, but also share the fact that, okay, it's less expensive to be a consultant. And if you're going to be a consultant starting off, then you can actually have the ability to share with more friends and family, So I'm going out there and feeling more confident about building a team, but building a proper team as well. I'm so very excited and happy to have April on my team because she's my super strong leg, and we go back with horses and humans. It's really, really phenomenal. So the big thing is wanting to share and wanting to share the business. And with the GLP-1, it really makes a big difference. And it's mind body, but it's mind blowing. Dr. Dundee, I know if you've seen patients, my 93-year-old mom, when I put my hands on her 6 days after she was on it, her muscles and joints were more supple than they were in 35 years of putting my hands on her. I've had that experience with another patient, and then with myself getting adjusted, feeling so much better in my joints and muscles after working really hard. It really is not mind body, it's mind blowing. So it's very exciting.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
love
good.
it. I
Oh my
love it.
gosh.
I love it. And I love that you're seeing that what you're doing is benefiting those people that you're already caring for. And so they're getting better care from you, and it's making it a little bit more simple for you too in providing that care. But congratulations. And yes, isn't it so fantastic that when you keep sharing and you find that gem, like you talked about April being that business partner that's your strong leg, but you wouldn't have found her if you hadn't kept going and hadn't kept sharing. So congratulations, Dr. Pat. We are so, so excited for you and where you're going to go with your business.
And it also really helps to, re-emphasize the fact of the Protandim Nerf too. Like if you need to do good, better, best to get people activated in this time period that we're waiting to get the GLP-1 back, that you can really get people's mind going about the Protandim Nerf 2 because of the impact that they know the GLP-1 has.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really all about that, the foundation, and it's a God-given, it's a gift. It's such a gift
Yeah.
from God.
And when you present it with posture, even that premier stack, it's like we were in Vegas last night with Dr. Danny, and every single person that's there, they want that premier stack, knowing they're going to get Protandim and collagen immediately, and they're getting Protandim for free. And then they're just waiting,
Phenomenal.
getting that shipment out. Yeah, it's such a great stack. So, so good. So thank you so much for sharing, Dr. Pat. All right, so we're going to move to the next level, which is managing consultant 2. This is where you need to have 20,000 in group cells, and you can only have 10,000 of it come from your strong leg. So that means more than likely you have more than one consultant working with you, because you need to have multiple people helping you create this volume, which means you have more voices sharing. And so of course you're going to be able to start growing more when you have more people sharing these amazing products. So I am going to go ahead here. Do you want to say anything about Miss Amanda Brooks?
Yes, out of Maine, just incredible, incredible healthcare provider, incredible knowledge and wisdom and teacher. I mean, oh my gosh, she's become an incredible social media influencer, the way she just breaks things down, and an incredible leader. And the GLP-1 system, the mind body system, has totally revitalized her energy, her desire to help people, and given her an extra ammunition to do that. And just incredible the results that she had, and just like literally mind blowing what October was in Amanda's business. So managing
Yeah.
consultant Amanda Brooks, well deserved, my friend.
You know, one thing about Amanda that I want to share with you guys is she's been here for quite a while with Life Vantage, and she did really well when she was here working before, and then life happened, just like a lot of stuff happened within the company and stuff changed. But Amanda came back in with our mind body system. She got super stoked. She made a couple videos, and you know, we're going to be celebrating her next week for being a triple diamond, but she did that in a month's time, guys. So Amanda, can you please come on and share all of the goodness from your heart, as you always do when you open your mouth about something you're passionate about. So Amanda Brooks, congratulations, managing consultant too.
Thanks so much, guys. It's so good to be back. Yeah, so like Marcy and Donnie said, I've been with LifeVantage for 8.5 years. And while I never stopped believing in the product and never stopped using and kind of like sharing here and there, when GLP-1 came out, when Mind Body, when Marcy made me aware and Donnie that this was coming out, I was like, oh gosh. I work in the ER. I've been seeing all the deleterious side effects associated with the injectables. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can get off my soapbox because I have something that people can turn to and use. So what this rank advancement or coming back into the business, what it's allowed me is it's given me renewed sense in that this business model truly works. And you know what? We have something that everyone wants. And the thing is what you need to do and what I need to do to be successful and to help all these people is to realize that. Like, take yourself outside of the equation, open your mouth, be focused, be consistent, and share the message. Because I think early on in my career with this company, I was, like some of you said, scared, right? Like, what are they going to think? But now I don't care. Like, what's important is we have to open our mouths and we have to share, because that's how this information is being shared. Like, no one knows about it. So like, I'm still getting messages in my inbox just from a few Facebook Live videos. People are coming to me. Literally, guys, thanks so much for the accolades. But seriously, like, this was the easiest month ever in this business, ever. And all I did is share from my heart what I see, share the information, and then people come running. And you know what? Some of them didn't jump on and order the Mind Body, but they're going to. So keep your lists. And again, if you want to be successful, it's about massive action. I want to put this into perspective. Okay, so put out 2 to 3, I think, live Facebook videos, maybe a few more. I don't know. I love to talk, okay? So I'll keep this quick, but I think maybe 400 people messaged me personally, okay? Message me personally. I use boards. Love that, you guys. Thank you so much for like sharing that information. If you guys aren't using boards, then reach out to Marcy and Donnie, game changer, especially if you're massively into action. So 400 people, right? Reach out. And you're thinking, oh man, I'm going to become like the elite, like the top of the top. Out of that 400, I think I'm bad with numbers, 75 or whatever jumped on. So that shows you how many people, if you haven't read the book, go for now, read it. But it's literally massive action. So that's my tip. I'm going to take my own advice. I also just wanted to say one other thing. Without you guys as an upline, thanks for your patience with me. Thank you so much for like kind of like bringing me back into the fold. Thank you to my team, Jennifer specifically, who's coming out of hibernation with me. Thank you for doing this, girl. Thank you, Beth, for signing on. Kira, like all the new people. I think I had 8 or 9 new consultants this month. So all of you, we won't list all the names, but thank you so much. And this is going to be fun. We're doing this together and just sharing. So yeah, thank you so much.
Good. So good. I love it.
We're so glad you're back. We always just love you and your heart. And when you set your mind to something, there's no stopping Amanda Brooks. So I'm so excited. I know Dondi is too, for what's happening in November, what's happening in December, and what 2025 is going to look like for you. Because this was also perfect timing, because aren't you like ready to get out of that ER?
You guys, so no joke. This is so crazy. So the ER is insane, like 5-hour wait times. Like, it's my 20th year. And yeah, exactly right. Like, Dondi and Marcy didn't even know this. I'd given my notice to the ER. Our notice is 120 days, 4 months. I'm like, holy smokes. And then this came on. I'm like, oh gosh. So I'm going to be doing kind of a boring job in rehab medicine, but it's perfect for building my Life Vantage business. And rehab, hello, Nerf 2, like Nerf 1. Like, I mean, everyone needs to lose weight. They're all fat with joint replacements. I mean, I just like walked into a gold mine, I think. So
Seriously. And
be good.
collagen too. Don't forget collagen
Oh,
along with all of that.
exactly. Awesome. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank
So
you.
good.
Thank
That's
you.
everyone else, by the way, too.
All right. So now we're going to jump to Managing Consultant 3. This is 40,000 in group sales volume, with 20,000 being the max that can come from one strong leg. You can have two legs that have 20,000 each, or you can have one that has 20,000 and one that has 10 and two that have 5, however you want to break it up, but only one source can have a max of 20,000 there. Okay. Can't have more than that. And so on this one, we are excited to be able to celebrate Cynthia Greenewalt and her BC2. She's an EC1 in her main business, but in her business center 2, which in the old compensation plan, you were able to earn additional business centers. And so she's also been building her second business center, and it is now a Managing Consultant 3. Anything you want to share here?
Just the consummate teacher, leader, innovator, and just hitch your train to me because I'm going to the top. That's just Cynthia's approach. It always has been. And so many people are just so blessed to have her as a leader and to learn from her, to be inspired by her. And Cynthia, you inspire us constantly and just incredible. So thank you so much, and congratulations on your second business center. Like Marcy said, her primary business center is Executive Consultant 1, and that's going to change here pretty soon too. We can see the momentum happening.
Absolutely. Cynthia, please share with us.
Oh my gosh. It really it's a fascinating thing. Even though this is not part of our compensation plan, I'm actually really glad they retired this part of the compensation plan. So I just want to say something about that. So for those of you going, oh, I wish I had that, like the desire, grass is green, or whatever that thing is called. It really, most people didn't access it. You have to be able to recruit like 100 people in your first year or two to actually maximize it. In other words, I put a whole bunch of people in my first business center. And then after I'd already sponsored like 60 consultants, I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to open my business center number 2. Like I was actually very slow to open it because I wanted to make sure my first business center was really solid. And then I didn't really start placing, just to give you guys like, even though that whole thing of a second business center isn't available, think of it like, all right, it's like if I started a new business, or if you got married and then you're like, okay, honey, like if they were allowed to put honey in, but no, that's not allowed. But let's just say you were like, all of a sudden you had a brand new business, or you sponsored your mom and she's like, let's do it. And you're like, you had to do it for your mom. In other words, she was not going to do the business. So I want you to imagine like what that means. The story of what happened to me. I've been in the business 6 years, almost exactly, again, August, 6 years. It took me 5 years to hit EC1. It's going to happen faster for y'all because of what's happening. We are in a new momentum swing. I'm just so excited for my people on my team who are going to hit EC1 faster than me. Like I just cry because of how amazing the leaders on my team are and just like supporting them. But what happened is the activity in my BC2, my business center number 2, has 3 really strong legs. And I didn't know any of those people until 2.5 years ago. So it's kind of cool in 2.5 years to build an MC3 business. I was like, wow, that's actually kind of a powerful example of how fast I think my first MC3 position, I did that in about 2.5 years as well. So it's just a very special thing to know that it's what Amanda just said. It's a lot of seeds in the ground, just talking and sharing and trusting people's, process. And if they're not ready, just honoring and circling back and gardening and, wow. Yeah. So I'm just very, very moved and grateful for the kind of partnerships that I have both in the village of my team and the village of my support team with Sarah and Chris and the Nettles and Daniel. So I'm just, it really is, it's super humbling because none of this is alone. Even though I've always been a lone ranger, a lone kind of flying athlete, as a swimmer, my greatest accomplishment was a relay. So I performed at levels on relays that never did. My best splits were always on relays because there was something about the teamwork that would call us to perform and connect into almost like a different kind of zone. That's my favorite thing about this business is we're tapping into the zone of our genius, the zone of our compassion, the greatest zone of our spirit, and to really discover a level of who we are that we didn't even know we could be. That especially this past, I'll tell you, the last 6 months, I had to have some real hard looking at things about me that didn't work. And not that they were bad, it's just that they had served like I kind of hit a lid, like a spiritual lid, like a way of being that if I wanted to move to the next levels of EC2 and beyond, it would mean confronting some, bossy ways that I have. Or it's such an amazing business because I can be bossy in my S quadrant expert coaching business. It doesn't work here. So it's really fun that this business has us see the things that got us where we are going, and yet who we need to be to evolve to the next place. It's asking us to, shed those layers. And I think that's an amazing journey. And I think it's an accelerator, really. This business accelerates the kind of healing and transformation that I never had in 20 years prior to coming here. And I'd been successful in network marketing before, but I wasn't with a legacy company. So there's something very different about the kind of people who are attracted to this company. They're smarter than me. My team is smarter than me, more amazing than me. Like it really, probably my favorite thing about this business is I get to be bigger because of who's on my team, that you guys invite me to be my best self. So with that, I thank you for the honor and the opportunity to share.
Wow.
We're all in tears over here.
I've got, my face is cramping because of my smiles, and then my tears are like running on empty. Thank you, Cynthia. You've just been an incredible leader to meet you, to become dear friends with you, to watch you grow, to support you, and just literally watch you spread your wings and fly, and watch other people leave the nest and fly right after you. It's just incredible. Yeah. Congratulations on all you've earned, and you're just getting started, my friend.
Yes, and you know what? I love your humility there, in recognizing that your own personal ceiling was something that you personally could break through the admission of the things that you were recognizing in your own personal growth. And that's what they say about network marketing, right? Is the best personal growth journey that happens to come along with a paycheck. So congratulations on increasing that paycheck by pushing through those ceilings and growing the way that you have. We appreciate you and the leadership that you bring so much to our team and to everybody around you. And, speaking of your leadership, you were brought in by an amazing, amazing couple that it took leadership and it took stepping outside of comfort zones to be able to get in the right places to be able to meet Cynthia. And so we are going to be hopping over Executive Consultant 1 because the next couple that we're going to be celebrating, they rank Advanced Executive Consultant 2. Yet we want you to know what the requirements are for an EC1. That is where you need to have 80,000 in organizational volume, and the most that can come out of one source is 40,000. Okay, and so as you see here, there's going to be the need for multiple legs as you hit the executive 2 position, because that's where it's 150,000 in sales volume from your group. And the most that can come from any one source is 67,500. And so when you look at that, 67,500 times 2, that's only 135,000, right? Is that 135,000? 135,000. So you have to have 15,000 outside of those 2 strong legs too. And so you've got to be constantly working in bringing in new volume and growing your team and just helping those people, building down and helping others be successful. And so do you want to introduce who this couple is?
Absolutely. So originally out of Maine when we first met them, now out of Utah, the incredible Chris and Sarah Smith, and don't ever want to leave out their family. So with Chris's mom and their beautiful daughter and Rose, and I love their dog too. So Luna, their dog. So, but just incredible leaders. And one of the things I just remember having one of the most memorable conversations I've ever had in my entire journey here with LifeVantage was a conversation I had with Sarah. I'll never forget where I was. I was in Neiman Marcus looking for some Tommy Bahama shirts to go on a vacation. And she was saying, is this going to happen? And she was literally just brought to tears. She was so frustrated and wondering and not disbelieving. That was never she disbelieved in herself, but whether or not she could do it. And I just remember that pivotal conversation and meeting them and just learning to love them as individuals and as a couple and watch how they just feed off of each other and then and lock arms with each other and lead the way. Talk about exemplary leadership. There's none better than Chris and Sarah Smith. And we are just so blessed and so honored to be able to introduce you guys and congratulate you on a pivotal rank advancement of
Huge.
executive consultant 2.
You know, I love watching your growth and I love watching your dreams come true. And it's been so much fun watching you grow as parents too. I mean, watching Rose grow from being just this little girl when you guys first got started. I mean, when we were back in Maine and having Rose and some of her friends around us, and it's just the things that we have watched in your growth journey just makes us just so it's almost like we're proud parents, right? So we're so excited for you guys. We love you so much and have been so honored to be part of your journey. So please share your excitement and everything that you've got on your heart tonight.
Yeah, we're super excited. Yeah, you should feel like proud parents. I want everyone on this call to know we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have gotten started. We wouldn't have been able to continue through our journey without Dondi and Marcy. Okay, so grab your mentors. There's a lot of great ones on this call, right? You have upline on this call. Grab a hold of them because they've been taught correctly. We've been here 12 years. So the company was a few years into direct sales network marketing when we showed up. This rank for our family, it would be a big deal for any family, right, to reach this rank. But we actually, I think, have both learned prior to this, just Sarah and I, to live in such a simple way. I mean, Sarah was in the Peace Corps for 2.5 years in a third world country, living in a hut with no running water, right? We don't need much. And at EC1, that's enough to support the kind of lifestyle that we need and love. I mean, we're in our dream spot. I really don't need any more. This does provide us a way to more leverage to help people get what we have, is the way I look at it. We have always, as our business has expanded beyond what we need, we put it back into our business, which means helping our team. So that's how ultimately, because that question was kind of asked, and it does get asked, or what are you going to do to reach the next rank? And for us, it's helping our team. We're not really focused on that because once you're above MC1, anyone knows it's your team that's going to get you there. You have to be focused on other people's success, not your own. So we have a lot of people, I think, that are going to hit the executive ranks before our groups prior to global convention. I mean, many. And we want to help them do that. And I think for anyone, if you take a hold of this right now with what the company has its hands on with this specific product and where it's going, everyone's, they talk about that momentum curve and stuff, and you never know when that's going to happen. It does take time, but this is that time. If you want to have one of those seats up front at the big events on the white couches or in the elite section, this is the time to make the run for it rapidly. And in closing that, I do want to say how we're going to do that is just really get to know everyone through our groups like we always have, work down, not just with our leaders, but down through to meet the newest people in all the groups. And we were taught that by Dondi and Marcy, who would fly to Maine, who would fly to New York City, and they would go and meet the newest people. They weren't just working with us expecting, we'll just strategize with Sarah and Chris or strategize with Cynthia or Amanda Brooks and they'll make it happen. They taught us a demonstration of leadership that they would get on airplanes and fly and go meet the very newest people. And at one time we were those newest people that they were investing in to come, that didn't have a group, that didn't have anything to fly and take our hands and teach us how to do this, I think, the correct way, that this is a relationship business. And if you build those relationships correctly, you can be there for people through thick and thin. And I'll leave it there and pass it over to my better half.
I mean, well
Yeah.
said, wouldn't you say? I don't know how I can like add anything to that, because really what's on our heart is like being in the momentum run with this company right when we got in. It was about 100 million run, maybe 126 million. Like the momentum, the ease in which we were able to build a Pro 5 business like immediately, and then have the people on our team break those records. Just like Cynthia was saying, just like Amanda was alluding to, it was kind of those times where it was just like we were cutting the time for people's success in half, and it had to do with the momentum. And so, it truly is about getting the team to where they see themselves and like where they want to be in the company. And we just see this time right now, it could not be any easier. Like it is so hard to like push a noodle uphill, right? Like that's what like some of those years felt in between. Even though we had the product launches and we had the new things going, there is something magical about what's happening right now. Even our cross-line teams that are rank advancing, double rank advancing, if we're all moving in the same ways and getting out there and sharing what is actually a very easy conversation in the GLP-1 world, it's like we will be able to actually just like for the first time, and I'll be honest, like I see a clear path to presidential. Like it's clear. And it really wasn't clear, and I didn't realize it wasn't clear until it was clear, if you get what I mean. It was kind of like, yes, presidential is my outcome, but like I see a path and I see how fast we can do it as a team. And I just couldn't be more thrilled. Like this rank advancement to me, it means that I've lifted the lid for success with everyone on our team. And people can outrun me, please go for it. But it's like, it is truly like lifting the lid for everyone else to find that success, and for us to have the experience and the knowledge to be able to like lock arms and say, we've done this, we know how to do it, we've never been in network marketing, and now we have 12 years in this business, and we're hitting the true freedom ranks. And anyway, it's just, we're humbled, we're honored. Each rank you move through, there's an energy about it. And the one that I feel like for us, the EC2 is absolute humility from, and like, thank you for the accolades and head down, let's keep going. Right. There's no like stalling to enjoy, even like we're enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but it's like there's work to be done, there are people to be helped, like it is like full on, let's go, so I don't know, I feel more humbled than I did when we turned EC1. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I feel. And it's just about like making sure that everyone who's brand new that has a goal and a dream, we're there for them, and that we're going to make it all happen, and we're going to do it together. So that's how I'm feeling.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Amazing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop this share now because I want to see everybody that's on here. Let's go to the gallery there so everybody can see it too. Because we want you guys to know that what Chris and Sarah just said there is if you just get to work, stick to it, take your arms and wrap it around those people that are around you that are doing the same things with you and keep going forward. It's almost like that, when you build that wall, holding on to each other so strong, right? It's like you're infallible. Nothing can knock you down. Nothing can push you back because you're all moving forward together. Find those people and lock arms with them with the proper behaviors and moving forward right now. And you'll actually be able to get into a sprint together that you couldn't do by yourself. Because what Chris and Sarah just told you is that they couldn't have done this by themselves. It took their team. It took their team. And so right now, we want everybody to know, first of all, congratulations again to everybody that we celebrated this week. We are so, so excited for each and every one of you. And if you weren't one of the ones that we were celebrating as a rank advance, we want you to know you have permission to do it this month. What is your rank that you're going for this month? Let's do it. Why not? There is no reason why you could not hit your next rank this month with what's going on with LifeVantage. So put in the comments what your rank is that you're going for. I love it. Dr. Ron, you got right on it.
Yes,
MC3, Jill, MC1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. MC1 for Emmy.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. But I mean, seriously, now saying it is easy, right? MC2 for Jean. Yes. SC1 for Giuseppe. MC2 Carol.
Yes.
SC1 Beth. Heck yes, heck yes. So putting it in there, typing it, is awesome. Yes, Dr. Pat and Odell. Heck yes.
MC2.
MC2 this month, right? Why not? Why not? Right? So you've put it in there. That's a public declaration. And so all you have to do now, because it's done as long as you do the do that it takes to get there, right? So step into that and just know that there's people around you to help you, and you have everything that you need. You really don't need anything else because you are enough, you are deserving, and you have the team to help you. So,
yes. So good, so good, so good.
Yeah. Any final words from you?
I'm just so kind of what you were describing is like a rugby scrum where everybody
Yes.
just gets locked arms and moving in the same direction and becomes this just impervious wall of excitement, of momentum, but also of a way for people to get answers to their prayers, because there's something right now that I know that's happening, especially November and December, the last 2 months of the year. It's where people get very, very familiar and very, very conscientious of where they are versus where they thought the current year would end or be ending, and where they'd like to be if it's not where they want to be, and what they're looking forward to in the new year. And people are looking to get, every year it's always the same. It just switches back and forth between number one and number two, which is the most common, and that is to either make more money or get healthier. And we can help people do both with the same opportunity at a time that is going to bless more people than any single issue out there, which is contributing to every health malady we have, being obese or overweight. And we can help a lot of people that are getting answers, but not the answers they're looking for. And some of the answers they're getting are very dangerous. And we have an all-natural approach to help people get back their dignity, get back their self-esteem, start feeling good in their own skin again. And there's nothing better than that, and watching that happen with somebody. So we truly have the ability to change people's lives on a grand scale. And every face that I see right now has the leadership potential to go all the way to presidential. There's not a single exception among you. And we see it all in you. Anything that Marcy and I could ever do to help you get there. And thank you for planting your flags already in the next rank that you're going to. It's already done. It's already manifesting. You just have to show up every day to the system that's already in place and the outcome that's already in place, because you need to go possess what's already yours.
Yes. And I want to say one thing before we sign off here. I want to celebrate Tammy. Tammy, what is your last name, by the way? What is your last name? Because she hit consultant 3 and we missed her. And I was worried about that with the system being down for that 48 hours. Tammy Hardy, I am so sorry, but congratulations on hitting consultant 3.
Yes.
We definitely want to celebrate you for that, because that's amazing. So congratulations on doing that, Tammy. And we are excited for you to move forward in your business too, because you've got a phenomenal team around you to help you do that. And we're here for you too. So thank you for your grace. And everybody, we love you. We are so excited for this journey that we're on. And next week, we will celebrate all of the seller levels, which were so many, and all of the tracks that were earned, which multiple, double digits.
So great.
We are so excited for all of you and what's happening for your business, for your family, for yourselves as individuals, but most importantly, for those people you're serving. So thank you for your hearts. We love you all.
Thanks, everybody.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, great job.
Bye. Great.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Awesome.
yeah.
Congrats, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Again, Ethel.
for your leadership.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, Sarah, Chris.
Chris, Sarah.